Hello, and welcome to a journey unlike any other. I'm Albert, and I'll be your guide as we delve into a realm of extraordinary and often perplexing facts. I'm excited to share this unique exploration with you. Today, our adventure doesn't involve traveling to a distant land filled with bustling markets or ancient ruins. Instead, we're venturing to a place defined by what it lacks: the absence of sound, a profound and enveloping silence. Imagine a stillness so complete, so absolute, that the only sound you perceive, the only vibration you feel, is the subtle hum of your own body, the rhythm of your own existence. This isn't the hushed quiet of a library where the turning of pages and the soft coughs punctuate the silence, nor is it the tranquil stillness of a forest at dawn where birds begin their chorus and the wind whispers through the trees. It's an engineered void, a carefully constructed space, a space meticulously designed to swallow sound entirely, to absorb every echo and vibration. Scientists, driven by their quest for knowledge, artists seeking inspiration in the purest form, and adventurers with a thirst for the unknown, have all been drawn to this unique place, seeking to understand what profound changes occur when the familiar sounds of the world outside simply fade away, leaving only the self. What hidden truths are revealed, what new perspectives are gained, when we're left with nothing but the internal workings of our own minds and bodies, stripped bare of external stimuli. If you're as curious as I am about the hidden corners of our world, about the mysteries that lie just beyond our everyday perception, consider subscribing to our channel and giving this video a like. Your support helps us continue to explore these fascinating topics. Now, with anticipation building, let's begin our descent into the quietest place on Earth, a realm where silence reigns supreme. When we think of the quietest places on Earth, our minds often conjure up images of remote mountain peaks, vast deserts, or deep ocean trenches. But the truth is, the quietest place isn't a remote mountain or cave. It's a man-made room, meticulously engineered to eliminate sound, called an anechoic chamber. These specialized rooms are designed to absorb virtually all sound reflections. The most famous and perhaps most impressive example is at Orfield Laboratories in Minneapolis, a facility dedicated to the science of sound. This chamber proudly holds the Guinness World Record for silence, achieving a staggering measurement of -9.4 decibels. It's a testament to human ingenuity in the pursuit of absolute quiet. For context, a quiet bedroom, which we often perceive as peaceful, registers at around 30 decibels. This chamber plunges far below what humans can normally perceive, creating an environment that challenges our senses and understanding of auditory space. Inside, you're essentially in a sound vacuum, where the absence of noise becomes almost palpable. It's an environment completely alien to daily life, where the constant hum and buzz of our surroundings are stripped away, leaving you face to face with true silence. The chamber's construction is a marvel of acoustic engineering. It's designed as a room within a room, meticulously suspended on vibration-damping springs. This ingenious system effectively blocks any outside noise and vibrations from penetrating the inner sanctum. Every single surface, without exception, is completely covered in fiberglass wedges, specifically designed to trap and absorb sound waves, preventing any echo or reverberation from occurring within the chamber. Instead of solid ground, you walk on a mesh floor, carefully designed to avoid any sound reflection from beneath your feet, further enhancing the chamber's sound-absorbing capabilities. The heavy, vault-like door seals you in, creating an airtight barrier against the outside world. This action effectively cuts you off from the world, both physically and audibly, immersing you in an unparalleled state of quiet. The moment it closes, sealing you inside, the change is immediate and profound. It's a stillness that feels both vast and claustrophobic, a paradox of sensory deprivation that can be both unsettling and strangely peaceful. This is the start of the journey into true silence, a place where you can hear your own heartbeat and the subtle workings of your body, a truly unique and introspective experience. The silence of the anechoic chamber is pure engineering. Thick concrete and steel walls, plus layers of insulation, block external noise. The inner room is decoupled from the building, resting on springs to stop vibrations. The real magic is in the foam wedges, shaped to absorb over 99.99% of sound energy. Any sound you make, cough, whisper, footstep, vanishes instantly. In a normal room, echoes help us sense space. Here, that information is gone, leaving the brain disoriented. The silence feels both infinite and suffocating. These chambers are used for scientific research and product testing, allowing for perfectly clean audio data. For visitors, though, it's a psychological experiment, stripping away the world and forcing deep introspection. The only sounds left are the ones you bring with you. Once inside, your hearing turns inward. The first thing you notice is your own breathing, suddenly loud and unavoidable. Then comes your heartbeat, thumping in your ears, a constant reminder of your own existence. For some, it's comforting. For others, it's anxiety-inducing. As your ears adapt, you might hear your stomach gurgle or even the faint whoosh of blood in your veins. The body becomes an unexpected soundscape. Sometimes the silence is so complete, your brain invents its own noise, tinnitus, a ringing or buzzing that becomes impossible to ignore. In this state, you realize true silence is impossible because your body is never truly quiet. The chamber reveals just how much sound is part of being alive. It's a raw, intimate confrontation with yourself. Our struggle with silence, it's a deeply ingrained part of the human experience. We often fill our lives with noise, distractions, and constant stimulation, but what happens when all of that is stripped away? What happens when we are confronted with the void, is rooted in evolution? Our ancestors faced a world far different from our own. For millennia, humans have relied on their senses to survive. Sudden quiet signaled danger, a warning of potential threats lurking nearby, putting us on high alert. Silence meant the absence of familiar sounds, the potential presence of predators or an ambush. Our brains are wired to scan for sound, constantly processing auditory information to assess our surroundings. And total silence is deeply unnatural. It deprives us of a crucial sensory input. Without echoes, the subtle reverberations that help us perceive the size and shape of a space, our sense of space and balance falters, we lose our bearings. Many visitors feel disoriented and prefer to sit. The lack of auditory cues can be profoundly unsettling. Deprived of input, starved of the constant stream of information our brains crave, the brain starts to fill the void, desperately seeking patterns and meaning. Sometimes creating phantom sounds, auditory hallucinations that aren't really there, or even hallucinations. The mind, in its quest for stimulation, can conjure up its own realities. The chamber strips away all distractions, all the external stimuli that normally occupy our attention, leaving you alone with your thoughts. There's nowhere to hide from your inner monologue. For some, it's meditative, a chance for introspection and deep reflection. For others, it's unsettling. The absence of external noise can amplify internal anxieties. The silence amplifies every worry and stray thought, every insecurity and fear, making it a powerful psychological challenge. It forces us to confront our inner selves. It's a test of how we handle being truly alone with ourselves. Can we find peace in the quiet, or will our minds overwhelm us? The experience is as much about the mind, about our internal landscape, as it is about the absence of sound. It's a journey into the depths of our own consciousness. Most people can't last long in the chamber. 45 minutes is the record, but many ask to leave within minutes. The challenge isn't physical pain, but the intense psychological pressure of silence. Visitors often report escalating anxiety as the sound of their own body becomes overwhelming. This can create a feedback loop. Anxiety makes your heart race, which makes you more anxious. Some experience hallucinations, phantom footsteps, voices, or strange lights in the darkness. The brain, starved for input, invents its own reality. Yet not all experiences are negative. Meditators and mindfulness practitioners sometimes find deep peace and clarity in the silence. The chamber acts as a mirror, reflecting your internal state. The silence itself is neutral. Your reaction defines the experience. We've explored the quietest place on earth, a space that erases sound and turns your senses inward. The only sounds left are your own heartbeat, breath, thoughts. The chamber reveals how much we rely on noise to feel connected and grounded. For some, the silence is terrifying. For others, it's enlightening. It's a unique psychological test. How long could you last alone with your thoughts? Imagine stepping inside the door, ceiling shut, the world falling away. What would you discover about yourself in that profound quiet? Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown.